Hi, good Sunday morning. I did a little thrifting yesterday. This weekend is mine and my husband's 12th wedding anniversary. And a couple of our favorite things to do is to go over the mountain. I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. And we like to go over the mountain to Knoxville, Tennessee. It's about 2 hours over the mountain. And thrift around in their thrift stores. There is a bookstore near there, a used bookstore that we like to go in. We had lunch, took our daughter, of course, and just had a really nice day yesterday. And I wanted to share some of my thrifting that I found with you guys. So here we go. Knoxville has a type of thrift store called KARM, KARM, and it stands for Knoxville Area Rescue Ministries, I think. But anyway, it is very similar to an old style Goodwill. They tend to be in older buildings, in older locations, but they're just a lot of fun. So yesterday in particular, I was looking for embroidery thread to use in journals and, for other things. And I know embroidery thread can be expensive, especially, if you buy it by the skein or whatever. Well, I was lucky enough to find a whole quart bag of embroidery thread. And so I plan to keep it in this jar. Someone else I follow keeps their thread and various things for junk journals in a jar. So that's my plan. And they had several kits, that where you would use that particular thread that came with the kit for the embroidery piece. But I wanted something with just, a lot of different kinds of colors. And so I found this Ziploc bag of embroidery thread. And so I got that. And I have put it in this little, I think this was a dollar store jar. And so I'm very excited about that. That was a great find. Also found this great metal basket. So I plan to use it to hold my current scrapbook pads of paper. That's my plan anyway. What it might end up holding for real, remains to be seen. And then there is near Knoxville a place called White Pine off of Interstate 81 that has a fabulous used bookstore. And they probably have 350,000 books in that bookstore. This old warehouse store space, I think. And they're every genre, every kind of book that you could possibly want. They even have some newer things that they get in. But I was in particular looking for children's books, illustrated books that I could use in some of my junk journals. And I found a couple of those that I just wanted to share with you guys. This one is The Country Bunny and the Little Golden Shoes. And it is a very Beatrix Potter-esque type drawings that I just love. And I had this book as a child and just love it. And found this copy and thought these would be great illustrations, great pages to use in junk journals. So I purchased that one. And then also I purchased this, the Pooh storybook. And it has, all the great stories of all the Winnie the Pooh characters. Some of them are in black and white, some of them are in color, and I thought, what a great book to use the illustrations or the pages out of for junk journaling. So I got that one. And then I was after, in particular, some books of music. So I found this book, and it's a great size if I want to use, these in junk journals, as pages or, ephemera, that kind of thing. So I got that one, and then I got a little bit bigger one that I thought would be great in junk journals too. So these are all Irish songs, which, my Wild Irish Rose, some of these, that I've actually heard of. So I think, tearing pieces off and using them, using whole pages, I might coffee dye some. There's just no telling. But it's an older book, as you can see, and I just loved it when I saw it. So those are my treasures from our thrifting day yesterday, and I hope you like them. I hope it inspires you to go into thrift stores of all kinds and see what they have, and purchase from thrift stores instead of big box stores. There's no tariffs in thrift stores, and it keeps things out of landfills and that sort of thing. And I saved a little bit of money, and I put some money toward some good causes in both cases. So I will link the White Pine used book store below, and the Clarm stores below, if you happen to be in the area or within a decent driving distance. Those places are easy to get to because of great interstates in North Carolina and Tennessee, and I encourage you just to visit those towns and find things in them that you would like to do. Great area in Eastern Tennessee. So thank you for your for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great Sunday. Thanks again.